resting on my chest. I guess that my shoulder is all you get. When you moved around, yeah, that's where it all fell. Oh, to the ground, babe. And you like to move in silence, baby, so do I. This could either be hell or a paradise. Talking to your friends, baby, so do I. About you, we both know it's too late. I forgot I lied to you. We both know it's too late. I forgot I lied to you. Yeah. Who said we can't forget even if it don't last? Baby, when I get up in it, you forget the past. I'll make sure to cut all of the strings that get attached. And you make sure to call me every time you want me back. I love the way you say my name, say my name. And make me feel so Medicare. Love the way you say my name, say my name. You like to move in silence, baby, so do I. This could either be hell or a paradise. Talking to your friends, baby, so do I. About you, we both know it's too late. I forgot I lied to you. We both know it's too late. I forgot I lied to you. Now we both know it's too late. I forgot I lied to you. Forgot I lied. Now we both know it's too late. I forgot I lied to you. Forgot I lied. close till I get up. Time is barely on our side. I don't wanna waste what's left. The storms we chase are leading us, and love is all we'll ever trust. Yeah, no, I don't wanna waste what's left. And on we'll go, through the wastelands, through the highways, till my shadow turns to sun rays. And on we'll go, through the wastelands, through the highways, and on we'll go. Finding life along the way, melodies we haven't played. No, I don't want no rest. Echoing around these walls, fighting to create a song. I don't wanna miss a beat. And on we'll go, through the wastelands, through the highways, till my shadow turns to sun rays. And on we'll go, through the wastelands, through the highways, and on we'll go. And we'll grow in number, fueled by them to see the horizon, turn us to thousands. And we'll grow in number, fueled by them to see the horizon, turn us to thousands. And on we'll go, through the wastelands, through the highways, till my shadow turns to sun rays. And on.
Oh, good evening, good evening, good evening. Welcome back to Counter-Strike Clown Show. I'm your ringleader today, Starly. I brought my old friend, my good friend, Akirio. How are
Second
you, Ak?
ringleader.
Second
I'm doing
ringleader.
quite well. It's good to be with Starly once again and miss the fella,
I'm just on
even
a, I'm
if it's
just on
not
a
a game.
reunion
Oh,
tour.
and big bands are getting started right now, actually. I remember we were
Oh.
talking about it before. We were expecting either an Ancient or Nuke by the way these two teams like to play. What are your thoughts?
Both fine by me, as long as it's not Inferno. I'll cast anything. If it's Inferno, I crash out again. So, very, very pleased to see FNL ban it immediately. Down to Nuke Ancient Anubis. This is about as CSC peeled as the map pool gets.
It looks like
And
our
then,
prediction
well,
was exactly right.
do we win something from that? Like, do you get like a ice cream cone or something, or?
Maybe. If it goes to Nuke, Packy wins a hard time observing.
Oh, wow, what a prize! Could be a very special prize here.
If it goes Nuke, if it goes Ancient, I'll know the most because it's a map that everyone plays in CSC. It's the easiest to kind of
You know-
talk about.
Dude, speaking of you, man, you're fucking tearing it up this season in Prem, no? You don't play Nuke?
Oh, not doing too bad. We played it once and lost.
Okay.
So I know a
It's too
lot
tactical
about
for you. It's too
Nuke. I know a
tactical for
lot
you.
about Nuke.
Are
But
you
I grew up
celebrating
in
of
what do you
cash?
say?
Are you celebrating the
Um,
inclusion of cash?
I never really played it a whole lot. I was more of a Cobble guy, and we are getting Nuke.
Yippee!
I'm quite excited because so much can happen on this map. And I can't home side bins for we'll have to see who gets T side. I can't exactly remember the
Yeah,
pick
I think
order.
home should be
Actually, Seaside Slashers ban Ancient, which means
AVI pick sides. which is
AVI is going to be expected to be on CT side.
And I think that's interesting, right? Because we were kind of like murmuring, and it's not like I know ball anymore. I'm really retired. I'm kind of like the fat athlete that comes back and then just says like, "Oh, back in my day, this is how everything went." But we were talking about it, right? Like we look at this AVI team, and it's like, wow, these are all names you should recognize, right? Like these are all really good players,
Yeah.
and then you see them at 2-6, you're like, what? Really?
If you've
How?
been in the league for a while, you'll know people like Charlie, you'll know people like Fuffy, Ash. Like a lot of these guys, you've seen a lot. They've been around for a while, and like you said, like on paper, they should be doing much better than they are, which is interesting because it's like you wonder like what's going wrong, you know?
Yeah, and I think hopefully they can fix a little bit of it on Nuke, right? CT side Nuke universally recognized like one of the stronger sides
Yeah.
of like any map. But it is still a technical side. Like if you're not disciplined holding outside, if you're not disciplined on your inner pops, right? Like CT Nuke is
Mm.
abusable. And I do wonder if FNL will take advantage of it. Um, Obviously FNL has Nuke as home turf, I would imagine, for pretty much every team per, a GM diktat, if you will.
Yeah, they
Um,
are. They have played it twice, and it seems like it's their strongest map by like round win percentage right now. They are
yeah.
2-0 on it, which means you'd expect them to like have the defaults down. Like they should have a good understanding about like how to play Nuke, which will be fun to watch.
The thing I always look for in a good nuke team is how do you approach outside on T side, right?
Exactly. Yeah.
There are a lot of ways to break into outside. It's usually the tipping point because that's realistically where a lot of the util ends up getting dumped. It's not like a three
Mhm.
laner. It's not like you have to smoke window or you have to smoke mid or like play extremities or whatever. It's really just off of outside. What do you do on the rest of the map? If that outside take is disciplined, if they're throwing cross smokes, either diags or T-Reds, right? If they can get people consistently down into secret, put pressure on that side of the map, make AVI panic a little bit, make AVI push people down lower, sometimes not necessarily when FNL wants to end lower, drag the map, manipulate the map. I think AVI is going to be in for a tough time, even on that advantageous CT side. Alternatively, if FNL's 2 wins were because of individual heroics and they're a little sloppy, they're not playing to their protocols properly. It is a risky side to start on because you go down 6-7 in the hole. Oh, excuse me. But it could be tough to dig yourself out of, right? Because you start running out of ideas, especially if you're not reinforcing that outside hit.
Yeah. No. It could always come down to individuals. Like if one team's on, one team's not. It's gonna be like it can
Yeah.
go either way. But like you said, Nuke is really one of those maps where it really all pivots on outside control. And a lot of people always preach, I always preach that like you should always keep the CTs guessing on whether you're down or not. Like you should always try to pull an A player or a topside player downward. That way, if you're like ending A or if you're ending A, there's like one less person. You just always keep them guessing outside. It's like the big thing because if you just exec, you're just gonna run into stacks, which is the hard part. So like you said, it's
You're
very pivotal on outside control.
you're a hot level 10. You drive the fastest cars. You got a 1-1 in Prem right now. Explain to me how you would drag people down to lower.
What you should do is always like throw the outside wall smoke. Always put pressure out there. You can throw another smoke after, but you should at least fake it once. Like once in the beginning of the game. Just like just do a secret hit, like send some people down there. And then if they like and then you'll start noticing if they start putting one down or not. And if they aren't and you're abusing secret, eventually they will, and that's when you can like start bringing them down. It's just outside control. If you just put one towards secret, whether they actually go all the way down or not, they're gonna be wary of it and they're gonna start rotating down.
For sure. Yeah, and another thing for me personally when I played this map is like another indicator in terms of like whether or not a team understands this map, especially on that T side, is whether or not they blow squeaky door.
Mhm.
That opens up a world of possibilities and makes your A pops significantly easier. Obviously, it allows you to throw lurk smokes, threaten the vent, right? Threaten to walk out of squeaky to threaten the guy top hut, potentially threaten the guy heaven. Um, and so those are really the two hallmarks of what I think is like a good nuke default is. Do you blow up in squeaky? Do you throw outside smokes? And if you hit
Yeah.
both of those boxes, typically speaking, you tend to have an okay time unless everyone is just like completely incapable of aiming. But again, when you have that well drilled protocol, when you stick to that plan, right? Even sometimes when you don't win gunfights, maybe a clutch goes bad. Sometimes you have to eco. Um, Really, again, the parameter for like a good T side nuke, if you don't win the pistol, is like 4 gun rounds, right? If you win the pistol and you can get to 5, you can get to 6. That's like incredible.
Yeah.
Um, so I am kind of curious to see off of that initial pistol round win, how the momentum shifts.
Mhm.
Because again, this AVI squad really does feel like it needs a bit of a jump start. FNL's 3-0
They
in their
need to
last
get a good
three.
CT side. If they can
Yeah.
go into the second half with momentum, then they really have a shot. But the T side is where things start to get really hard, especially if you start losing rounds in a row. You're just gonna feel completely stuck, and it's like that's when you just lose all the momentum. But we've talked about Nuke a lot. We should talk a little bit more about the teams. You talked about AVI a little bit.
Hmm.
On the FNL side, I know we have a couple fan favorites over there.
Oh yes, we have a couple of large adult children, to say the least. Um, but I'm more interested personally in this game. Dyer and Nilo, right? Kind of like the Shaq and Kobe of FNL
Mhm.
Challenger. Um, to me, it's just, can these two guys stay humming, right? Like these guys have
Yeah,
been shooting well. Dyer, especially on his CT side, is kind of a turret. And again, there's no better map for than Nuke to really just have a standout performance on that CT side when he gets there. Um, and then Nilo for me is a really dynamic player. Just sitting in the FNL Discord, just watching him play, he's explosive in bursts. He kind of pulls your ass out of situations you shouldn't win, but he just wills it in certain ways. He's kind of got that X factor you look for in a player. Um, and I think really if the supporting cast between Chewy, Doodle, and Rob hold up their end of the bargain, I don't see any reason as to why Dyer and Nilo wouldn't keep theirs. And I think that's kind of been how FNL's found success. Like I said, I think they're 6 and
yeah.
2 now, maybe 5 and 3, but they've won 3 straight. And again, they're coming into a sagging AVI team at 2 and 6. You would expect the momentum to continue. Again, especially since Aki mentioned they're already 2 and 0 on this map.
Yeah, there are very good riflers on each side, like you mentioned. But something we also got to point out is the oppers on Nuke. You have Doodle on one side, you have Javi on the other, and it's about how you move them around. If you can get the CT op and where you put them. Are you just gonna put them outside predominantly? Are you gonna? Oh, not Doodle.
No,
I meant Raw. Sorry,
yeah.
Raw and Javi. Doodle's not opping, but
I'd like to see him
Raw and
try if they
Javi,
want to
yeah.
lose. If he's got the house on if he's got the house on an iBuy power style throw, Doodle should op.
Because like sometimes you'll see teams just like put them outside like 100% of the time, but
Mhm.
other teams will like do good and like move them around. You'll have them heaven,
Yes.
you'll have them outside, you'll have them towards J Hall, and I'm curious about how they'll position their operas on the CT side.
I think in order to be like a good opper, it's kind of like being a goalie in soccer or football. Like they have to be almost a little bit delusional confidence wise, and they have to be able to play dynamically, right? And that's what you
Yeah.
talked about with this movement. Like he can't be outside every single round because then you hear a call, like
Mm.
Fluffy especially is going to take advantage of that on that T side. It's like, okay,
Yeah.
if you hear this op heaven every fucking round, like Fluffy is the kind of IGL who will like come up with a plan to either avoid that op, like chain flash him or get him off his line, right? But
Yeah.
when that op starts to move, ramp, sometimes even inner, outside, obviously, garage as well, potentially. And then you keep the T's guessing, it throws them off balance as well, especially if you're using HEs to blow open that smoke wall, whether it's Diags or T-Reds, to just give your op opportunities because Nuke outside is a pretty open map, and that op absolutely will be devastating. So a big component of that CT success is going to come down to, like you said, that op outside. And I think
Yeah.
also on the economy, um, it will be kind of interesting to see, like especially if the T's kind of have this momentum, or we get like a back and forth kind of half. Is that op even going to come out on the CT side? That's another thing to
Mm.
keep in mind. Because if you don't have a couple of rounds to run away with, if you don't win pistol, especially on that CT side, the op comes out early as what, like round 5, round 6 maybe. And you could be in the hole already on that point.
Yeah, it's gonna come down to not only the oppers but also the IGLs and how they move their team around on CT side. Are they gonna keep it stagnant, just keep everyone in default? Or are they gonna keep the op dynamic? Are they gonna stack like more people towards like outside? Or it depends on like how they play and how they move their team around.
Yeah, I think another hallmark of a great opera is they're not afraid to call their own shots, in a
Yeah.
sense, right? Like this round I want to go here, next round I want to go there, right? And then a great IGL paired with that will then reorganize the rest of the defense kind of around that op, right? If I
Mhm.
have an op ramp this round, I probably don't need a second guy J Hall, right? I can probably get away with 3 inner. But we'll just have to wait and see. It looks like game
Yeah.
is starting now.
And we're gonna go straight into the pistol round. Raw has bought 2 flashes and a molly. We're gonna see where they want to go with this. And we'll see what the CTs want to do. If they're gonna keep it standard, like 3 towards A side, 2 towards ramp.
Well,
And it looks like the CTs have elected to just get 1 smoke and a kit, which honestly I don't hate. It looks like Rob might be lining the top hit molly. Yeah, so they're gonna be hitting A with the flashes and the molly.
no, it's slow.
Oh, they're
Looks like, oh,
slow.
well, the molly missed, so thank God it didn't.
Yeah.
Oh, like anyone's playing up top though. It's a 3A 2J hall
They
setup.
stall. It looks like they're holding for pressure now to see if they got one of the ramp players to rotate. But no, the CTs are very disciplined right now. And like I said, they did start 2 towards ramp, 3 towards A. It's just Fuffy looking towards outside now that it's gone quiet.
Yeah, Fuffy's kind of in the sideway position looking at T-Red, but that flash ramp.
And as the decoy goes ramp and they're flashing out up, it's gonna be the A hit like he predicted. Backside dies. Ball still in the rafters. Gets one and dies, and the T's trade out 3-2 with the last 2 CTs towards heaven. And they're just gonna try to take it early. And it ends with Nilo and Ra getting the last 2 kills.
Yeah, no, great flood out. Doodle with a critical kill on Fluffy. They're just straight up double gushed him from Squeaky out all the way to heaven. That's a tough aim fight, and Doodle comes out on top. And I mean, yeah, the FNL pop works. It's a 3A hold, and it's not a ton to show for it, to be frankly honest with you. So good signs for FNL, and obviously winning that T pistol. Winning that T pistol is
But
nice.
the CTs are going to be just fine with 3 kills. They say, we don't care you got a bump plate, we're going to buy up anyway. And are they just going to go for the lobby crunch is the question. There are 3 AKs on the side of FNL, so this can get very expensive if they start losing bodies. But it looks like they'll be very disciplined. Just 1 sitting back towards lobby, 1 in spawn still, and like 2 towards outside. And the CTs look like they're going to go for a slow crawl up through trophy to try to push lobby here.
Doodle would be first contact if they slow crawl through Putt and Trophy. Looks like the pinch is coming in now.
And Doodle gets the 2, but the fight is still happening. Joppy is still here. He's fighting the Squeaky player right now, but nothing comes from it. It looks like the CTs might just fall back. Javi's been left here in Trophy. It looks like he's just going to keep the space here. Now the CTs are just completely split up. The CTs are going to reorganize towards outside, just keeping 1 towards lobby to make sure they're not pushing all the way.
Yeah, great packing instincts here from FNL. You know you're weaponry, you know you can play range,
They
so
get
outside is about as safe as
spotted by Char from heaven. He goes down towards Cell, and it looks like the T's are going to reorganize towards Jimmy. Ra loses the duel towards Javi, and now it's 3v3. It's completely evened up.
Now the pinch is on the T's on this A bomb site. You have to worry about heaven, you got to worry about inner, and you know you saw someone hell
We
as well.
saw one the bomb just dropped down the vent, and he's going single. We had a player down here. Jala is down here right now. Kills Nilo, gets traded by Dyer, and now it's back down to a 2v2. Char is down here with an MP7, and now it's just him alone. As the bomb's gonna get planted back silo. 1 towards double, and the back silo player looks like he's gonna swing with the flash. They can play this disciplined, but Char, you're gonna have to pull a miracle out, especially now when you're down to 8 health.
Yeah.
And this guy double is just not peeking at all, and that's gonna be it.
Yeah, well played by FNL to really leverage the weaponry they had. You saw nobody wanted to give a close fight if they could afford it. I think going outside, just staying as a group, really smart. And yeah, AVI just kind of betrayed by the weapons they had. I think the plan was okay. You saw that like late trophy timing, but FNL played it really.
It could have definitely worked because Nilo, or like I can't remember who it was down already when they dropped vent. He could have gotten a great time. I don't think they expected one to be down already, but the trades just went their way. And now the CTs are on no money.
Yeah, and now it's awkward, right? Because this should be a third.
Mm-hmm.
And then that kind of like talk we had about like the op or whatever, you should expect Hockey to kind of pick up on the next round, but you're now down 3-0. Potentially, you screw up, you miss 1 shot, it could be 4.
And you see the T's posture, kind of like what they did in the last round, just going towards outside, 1 towards lobby, make sure lobby's not getting crunched. And the T's are just going to walk down secret, it looks like, with behind the smoke. There is nobody down, I don't think, for the CTs right now.
I mean...
And Doodle's going to get the early kill in the Javi. Ashes gets killed on the solo push through trophy, and I mean, I don't even think they know that there's 3 down with the bomb on B site right now.
They probably
And
not.
yeah, no, 1 goes down ramp. That's just a solo lurk from Doodle. It gives away the AK, but everyone else is on the B site right now.
Heck, we will be watching Doodles every I'm just letting you know right now. That was an interesting push out of him. From
Doodle just decided he didn't want the AK anymore. He wanted to give it to him.
Doodle's in a giving mood. It's in for the holiday weekend. You know, it's really, generosity is a patriotic virtue, and Doodle donates an AK over to Jal, which is, you know, really kind of him. But this will be a third for FNL, and again,
Buffy looks like he's going towards exits secret right now, and the T's are looking like they're going to exit towards him. So, I mean, he could make it a little bit more expensive.
Just a P2K though, so let's see if
They
it's
don't win.
But
I respect the attempt, Fuffy. I really do. Char goes down to the bomb, but oh my goodness, 3 health and 5 health. Two of them almost go down to the bomb, but I mean their eco is going to be looking just fine.
Yep. Here's the gun round from AVI, right?
And like you said, Javi's going to get the op out. Let's see what he does with it.
I wonder if they stay 3A with the op. Like, is the op going to pivot between heaven and like A site?
Yeah,
or
that's something you can do. You can just have the op as a rotator towards heaven or hell. Or you can just put them straight outside. They teams have been going outside a lot, so let's see what they want to do. They're going to throw the outside wall again. Seems like they're going to start 3 towards inside rather than just the 2.
Op went ramp. There's 2 ramp right now. Only 1 guy outside towards mini. And then they sent one fast down to control. It's Ashes.
Oh
here,
yeah, Ashes
down.
is going to go to secret fast, I would imagine.
Yeah. So.
But like I said, the teams are just going straight default right now. 2 outside, 3 towards inner. They're just going to see what they can get, and then we'll see if they just try to peek at Javi to get info.
Ashes is crawling up secret now. We'll take contact on potentially Dyer at T-Red.
Yeah,
Nylo...
but I think Dyer's holding this right now.
Dyer's split his attention here. There's 2 outside, and that smoke wall's faded off the flash. Ashes gets no information, but gets a shoulder of Dyer, and I mean Dyer wins out that trade damage-wise.
Yeah. Ashes down to 20 mil just as a slingshot secret, and they know that's one less person that's on this upper bomb site.
But Javi's gonna get a chance
towards ramp. He's gonna get one from the really off angle.
Yep.
And he's gonna go right back to it.
The smart setup. Ashes takes presence outside. You don't feel like you can push down from secret first.
They're not scared of this up at all. Now the bomb rotates away, but they're gonna keep Nylo here. It looks like who's gonna get the kill on Fuffy. He rotated to ramp. The op is coming back now to J Hall. They just brought the op back, and now there's only 2 on A with 1 second vent. Oh, they're not gonna do it all here.
Yeah.
Oh no!
No.
Oh,
and it missed Molotov, and it missed Molotov.
They know one was down. They know one was down, and they know Javi was J Hall, so they should expect him to have it here. They're gonna plan for a mini, and.
But I mean, look at Chewy's HP. Look at Nylo's HP. They're not healthy whatsoever.
Yeah, but neither is Ashes. He just came up F for free. He gets the kill on Chewy, but gets traded. Okay. And now it's Javi who's saving the op. Man, that hurts to watch. Because Char gets 1, I'm pretty sure it's Char, and Hut gets his as they're splitting the A-bomb site. And they are not looking at Jal at all. And they kill Char, who's trying to fight Mini, and Jal, it's tragic. He just couldn't get the trade.
Yeah. I think that plan worked out okay from AVI, even though Ashes lost that initial engagement, because you saw off of the secret pressure, FNL felt like they had to make a play on ramp, pushed exactly right into the scope. Just like you said, unfortunate, there was a tragedy on that A-bomb side. I mean, Nylo gets a freebie on Fluffy. I think that was lower, no? Nylo stayed...
No, that was towards ramp. Basically, when Javi got the op kill ramp, he left, and Fluffy took his spot, and then Nylo wasn't scared at all. He just peeked it and caught Fluffy out of
That's a little bit of that X factor I'm talking about. Why is Nylo walking ramp? But that walk ramp kill is huge, because then he comes back around, and then he's able to trade. I think
when Javi got the op kill ramp, there was 2 other people with him with the bomb. The bomb left, and Nylo just kept going and got the kill. Just completely opened that up for him.
Yeah.
And looks like we're going back to pretty much the same. We're gonna smoke Mini early, but they're not gonna hit anything too fast. It's just default again. Op for Javi gets the kill through the smoke on Nylo. That's what AVI needs right now. Opening kills with this op that they saved. And now the T's have to decide what they want to do real fast, because they are split. They have 1 going through CSC right now. It's out for free. Kinda whips the... Oh my goodness. Yeah, Char on 1 health. That is one you will want to get back. And now the T's are spread. There's 1 secret, 1 ramp. Bomb is going back towards inner. It looks like they're probably just going to want to split B here with the 1 secret.
Yeah, but Javi's op is here on this one for J Hall.
Yeah.
Caught by...
And Chewy's down. Doodle gets 1 back, but it's still a 4v2, and they know where Doodle is.
It's all on Dyer here. If Dyer can break open this A-bomb site, there's actually nobody else here to reinforce it. Fluffy's at the Asia event, but I mean, Doodle's outside pressure actually make this a 2v2 on the A-bomb site.
I mean, as long as Gerald doesn't die backside, they can split this. And
okay.
Just like that.
But Doodle was that's
and
an easy
then Doodle gets the trade, and now it's 3v1 with Char has no health. Javi.
Neither's Doodle, to be honest.
Stuck heaven.
Yeah.
Doodle's gonna get Doodle is lower.
Yeah, no, one's coming up the vent right now. 1 HP on the guy vent. Doodle's not considering it, and
he's just not gonna turn around. And that
That's
is the first round for AVI off of the Javi op, which is exactly what they needed. Like I said, Javi goes towards Mini this time, keeping the op dynamic, and just gets the kill on the smoke when the smoke blew up.
Yeah, I think Ra's gonna be kicking himself a little bit. 99 and 6 probably is
Yeah.
the damage indicator at the
He
end
had
of the
that guy.
round.
He had Char dead to rights and rafters, but he just couldn't do
Yeah.
it.
And then also the repeak on the guy Mini when you know he has an op. I mean, you hear him blow open the smoke, and you still try to cross T lobby. I mean,
Oh,
So,
Javi. My apologies.
but- I mean, FNL's economy is good enough. They've gotten plans in the last 3 rounds, I'm pretty sure. But they do need to come up with a plan for Javi's op here because, I mean, he's the one guy on AVI shooting back real hard. He's 5 and 3. Everyone else is still
And
negative. And
very
again,
dynamic. He's outdoors there. He's looking for the early pick, and he gets it. Now it's all about getting him out.
yeah, but FNL's not
That's
going to let
nice.
him out. All 4 players outside. Are they going to spray the
It's
smoke?
smoke. He's out towards Mini. Funky's here to support, and they're just gonna fall back. They're just gonna give it to him. And now do they drop one down? Because Secret
They might.
is...
They probably all have to go down. There's no
Yeah.
room to play this.
All the T's go down, but I'm looking at the CTs right now. There's 1 or 2 ramp, but none of them are going down early right now. They might lose the timing on this.
Well, the A player's here and now, but if I mean, I really hope
Yeah, it's
Ash
too
doesn't take
late.
ramp. Just
It's
play a
just
45
too late,
retake.
yeah.
No, it's a 45
they lost
retake. It's
the-
good.
It
They've
depends
got better-
on how the T's play this. If they can keep single and double and just play the post plant, they have a good chance. It just depends on the kills, the way they go.
Starts with. It's gonna start with Nilo here in the single door. Molly's being used, but the teams don't have a lot of util past this to stall out the CTs. And I mean, the retake is on, especially with Chow getting a
Xiao
kill
gets,
onto Nilo.
That's the first one. They won't control. He gets the second. But Duel gets the 2 back, and now it's just 1v3 for Rock. Stuck double, and it's gonna die to ashes. Good retake, like you said.
No need to rush it. Everyone has a kid, I'm pretty sure. It's not most of the team. Oh. An unsuccessful kit flip from Ashes. We will have to subtract 1 from the aura on that one, but I think plenty of game left to hit a successful one.
And you gotta really just attribute these 2 rounds. Like, Javi is the top fragger for AVI right now, and just getting these opening frags to them, which they need on the CT side. It's giving them all their momentum. And he started in some very good spots. He started mini, he started outside. Whatever they're going to put him this round, they started him pretty much everywhere at this point. And now the teams are on eco, and they're just going to go for a rush, it looks like.
Yeah, looks like an
They broke up in the glass area, they're just going to go straight out hut fast. Molly's going to stall them a little bit. There's 2 in Raptors, just completely blind. 1 back sight, who hits the shot. Char gets 2, Jal drops, he gets 1. Nilo gets 2 on the Tech 9, but gets traded by Fuffy, and now it's just Raw. Out with the Deagle through Squeaky. Jal is on 1 HP. If he could hit a deep shot, the spam doesn't favor him. That's going to be another round for AVI. But good kills on the side of FNL. That's exactly what you're looking for.
Yeah, I think they would have appreciated a bomb plant, but Javi's going to be able to rebuy that op.
Bump plant would have been good, but I mean, if you can get 3 kills, you keep the economy honest for the CT side.
Yeah. Javi's op comes back out, and I mean, it is kind of a question as to where he's going to go. I do think FNL's a little bit sloppy. They're not flashing into a lot of the space. Like when Javi was T-Red, he was just kind of unimpeded the entire way through.
They threw that, like, he threw that smoke for himself, and he had flashes for him to get out.
This
He
is
just went
new from
through
an
the
opper.
smoke this time.
This is new from an opper. Africa.
Oh, that's a good angle.
He's going to get it, too. He's going to get it, too. Yeah, he's going to get it.
I love watching this Javi op right now, dude. This is so fun. He just finds insane ways to get opening picks every round, and now FNL are down a man again.
Yeah.
Raw has the T side up. It looks like they have him postured towards. They had him postured towards ramp. But I mean, Ashes is here and he's just playing JL. Nobody's playing aggressive ramp right now at all. We'll see where FNL wants to go. They're all stacked towards inside. They might just take this ramp. It looks like they're going to take this ramp by the way they're postured right now.
But now there's 2
And-
here, and Ashes hits
yeah.
a nice reposition. I mean, that resmoke
And
is also
Jal
going to
gets the
complicate
smoke.
things.
So
Do you
now
go through?
he peeks
Nilo
early.
just runs.
Nilo gets the pick. Ashes is down. They're running right behind you. You
Turns around, the spacing is great. What a shot!
one gets the second one onto Dyer. That one was very much needed. The headshot onto Dyer makes it a double, and now he gives another man advantage for his team, 4v2, and they know they're stuck ramp. And Char is up here already, gets the pick on the Raw, and they know we're doing it. He's stuck down here. He killed Ashes, and the big offside is open if he knows it, but Fluffy's going to close it, and that's AVI being very reactive.
Yeah, FNL needs a timeout. They actually have no idea where this op is going, like, ever, and they're kind of just getting owned by it. The aggression of it
Yeah.
is catching them off guard, like, so badly, too.
I mean, the round prior, they got picked from that op outside, and granted, it was red, but an insane switch up from Javi. to go through his own smoke, look through that little sliver gap, and then just immediately escape. He's finding all the impact, like all the opening kills for AVI right now.
And it's completely owning FNL's calling too, because on the contact with the op, they go slow, which means AVI can reorganize the rest of the defense after Javi moves off that initial line. After
Javi going
got
back
that
to
pick,
this top box angle onto ramp, which we saw him play before.
yeah, but that round, the previous round, when he gets that pick in Africa, the rest of AVI actually slink off of outside. They cut 2 ramp and they put 3 on A, and they basically say, okay, I'm going to gamble on the fact that you think this op is still outside, right?
Yeah,
when
you
in
saw
reality,
that, the
the
2
defense
postures towards ramp, yeah.
Yeah, the defense is completely shifted, and I think FNL's running so much confidence after that op peak, they don't know what to do.
Good trade by Dire. Oh my goodness. That is what you want from the Dire D right now. Ashes goes for his secret peek again. Gets the kill into red, but Dire with the immediate trade, and Fluffy on a very long angle.
Yeah. Mini's open to a walk. I think Jal's holding it now, but
Seaside is just very slow. They're slowing it down a lot. There's one top mini. Dire is still towards this red box. But I wonder where they want to end here. They still don't have bomb. They're just kind of defaulting. There's a push coming through from Yavi with the Oh, and he misses. Oh no, that is an opening. Fluffy is here very fast, but if he's not careful, okay, they're not ending here. Char is already. The op legs him. He gets out for free. Jaw gets through off vent. And what was a very scary round. Jaw just saved them.
Yeah, Jal just completely saved them. I am not sure how I feel about solo info pushes when you're down players or even in a 4v4.
Overheat from Javi, would you say?
He can have one. He can have one as a treat.
Yeah, true.
You get one overheat on the stream. I'm still kind of shocked FNL's not taking a timeout. That's 5 straight now for AVI, and after a 4-0 start, you're now losing 5 straight, and I need to see an answer.
Very, like, if you're looking for the impact other than Javi right now, you're looking at Jal, who's getting all these impact rifle kills.
Yeah, the A anchor has been good.
Yeah.
It's been great even. And I mean, well, the tag.
Spam through the smoke from Fluffy gets Nilo down to 41. Yeah. And it looks like they're just going to be posturing towards Mini here. They're a lot grouped outside here, 4 outside. They might walk it down secret, they might go Mini late. We'll have to wait and see. But a lot of AVI is just stacked towards a bomb site. They put Jal down early. And you gotta... And look at this. Javi's playing way more relaxed this round. He's not going to spot the cross down to secret.
Yeah, again, it's on Jal to anchor this B-bomb site. He's jump spotting a single right now, but I mean, he's got...
Yeah, he's going to comment. They'll probably get 1 rotate down ramp if it's a good timing. Like, they might... Ashes try to go down early, but we'll have to wait and see. If Jal's about to jump and see like 3 of them. But Char catches Nilo as he tries to go down late. The fake comes out onto the A bomb site, and they're just going to start their walk. Jal gets nothing, and now the round is open. 4v4. They are going to get the B bomb site. Raw is holding the right now.
Yeah,
gets killed by Char, who gets a very important kill to give them the man advantage. But Dire is still going to hold this back. He's going to get the trade right back, and he does. Is he ready for the second?
Second, yeah.
Ashes is already towards ramp right now. Fluffy's coming down to help him, and Javi looks like he's just going to go vent late, or Javi.
Great shot from Doodle.
The retake comes in. Doodle gets a very important kill. Fluffy brings it right back. Javi gets one. Now it's just shooting a 1v2. They both don't have great health.
Not a lot of time.
He could do this. Yeah, no, the time is very low. This is very doable. Yeah, yeah, that's just going to do it. AVI too slow on the retake. Chewy's going to win it. And that is the first round in a while for FNL.
Oh, we caster cursed the shit out of Jal, man. We just said he was the greatest anchor ever, and then I'm just gonna cock watch a little bit. I don't know why he got off that jump spot angle.
Yeah,
it was so good.
He
was so good. He was gonna own them, dude. He was gonna get the information, throw a huge HE, and then he starts walking up the stairs.
Yeah.
And he just exposes himself, like and then like you said, the AVI retake is just a little slow. It's a little labored because they're also split. Like 1 guy down the vent, 2 down ramp, and it's like
I mean, really that dire kill on Char after he went down the vent just scared them so much. Javi did not want to go down the vent. He knew like. He just had a feeling he would get killed no matter if he went down or not. So the ramp guys just had to retake alone, and then Doodle got the pick, and then it was just a smooth sailing from there.
For what it's been worth, Doodle has been shooting hot this game.
Yeah.
He also gets owned more often than not, but I mean his aim has been incredible. He's gotten a lot of 2Ks throughout the start of this T half. That round, that kill and control to equalize the retake, so that Chewie doesn't have to play a 1v3, but only a 1v2. I think it was huge, and FNL gets 5. I mean, normally we'd say like 5 is great. I almost feel like 5 is a letdown after how this game started.
You know, they started, like you said, got the pistol, got the momentum, which is something you should very look for on T side. But like AVI just sort of running rounds off the op, yeah.
Yeah.
Just brought the momentum completely back
What
to
the
favor.
hell?
And this is another psychotic opening from Javi. There's one stuck to his right. If he stays with this angle long enough, he sees the
He's gonna
shadow.
get away with it.
And he gets it. I believe there's one other person with him here. It's gonna be Ashes, who's gonna push up a little bit. And FNL don't know, but there's a trap laid in Trophy right now. And I don't think that Molly's going to spread to him.
No, that Molly's short. And again, off of the pick, I mean, okay, there's a little bit of movement now towards Secret, but again, off of that op shot, it feels like it paralyzes FNL here.
Yeah, they just slow down because they were into a default early. They lost the pick, and now they're slowed down because they know they have to group up. Looks like they're going to go for an A-hit late because there's one towards Hut, two towards Mini. But Jaw is in not a bad spot, and you have Char back sight.
And there's no top hut Molly to flush Gel off top hut, so...
And, I mean, if they go A, Fluffy's going to have to dash flank.
Oh, I don't like this.
They want some info. Jaw is known. They're going to go through Mini now. Ashes goes through
two
Trophy.
CTs.
Jaw dies, and now the A site is open. Fluffy's going to have the fast flank. There's going to be two towards lobby, but the T's have the bomb site and the man advantage. They're grouped up towards vent right now. I don't think they know that the A site is just gone. Yeah, they have heaven. But Fluffy's out secret already. Kills the heaven player. And now it's back even. Duo with a very important kill. Brings the man advantage back. They know what. Raw with 2 kills towards the squeaky door. And FNL win another one. That was very bold by Ashes. Just go straight through the door.
Oh, I'm going to hit another cockwatch, Aki, but why are we pushing for info in a 5v4?
I mean, they just knew nothing, bro. But I mean, that's like
Yeah,
fine sometimes. They had Fuffy in a good spot. Like if they tried to go lower, Fuffy would know.
They had trophy control, so you know
Yeah.
they're not ramp. And if you're worried about outside, I think Ashes went down control fast
Yeah,
again.
you're right. If they have trophy control, you don't have to really worry about pushing anything else because you have the info in one spot. You don't need. But
It was so
Rod's,
good. Hobby
like for the
like-
second time this match, is gonna get the T side off. Let's see if he can do anything with it.
Oh.
Jaw pushes outside. Dyer gets the trade on the Fuffy. They know Jaw is here. He's gonna leave with the AK he just scavenged. And Char with the Nova, it pays for itself in Hut.
Unironically, the most
T's-
dangerous weapon in the round right now.
And the T's slow down again. They look for these openings, it looks like. They like to pressure something early, but then they immediately slow down.
Yeah,
And
I don't hate
AVI does not have the Javi op, which is...
No, they do not.
You gotta wonder how they're gonna play this now.
I just hate
Char
it.
goes for a peek, gets the info, gets out with not a lot of health. He's only at 10 health, he's one shot. Breaks the vent for a bit of a fake, but the T's are just gonna go straight into ramp, and Javi is here. In a boost, very tucked on the boost, I might add. They might not clear this all the way. Now let's see if he plays trigger discipline here.
Oh, the weapon betrayed him. The weapon betrayed him.
And now they're gonna go straight down ramp. Raw with the T-side op gets the pick. Char with no health just gets spotted as he goes behind Silo. They're still gonna fight
Do your
him.
best, Char. Do your best. Use flamethrower.
You got it, buddy. Gets the dink on the Nilo. I mean, that's how you can really do it, Char. Oh, gonna get the bomb player down, but it really does not matter. Nilo with the trade. And FNL, after giving away many rounds to the Javi op, are gonna end with a man advantage on T side, which is not the man advantage, the round advantage on T side, which is quite good.
Oh, Char lower rolled flamethrower, man. Unlucky.
And Starly, that is the second time on T side where we've seen a CT get hidden, let people walk by, and then get no kills.
Yeah, that was because he had an MP9, man. MP9
Yeah.
spray is very difficult to control. I mean, good of FNL to recover it. Like, again, they want pistols, so it'd be good for them to be up in the half, especially after the start they had. And
Ooh.
I think they...
I don't know if you noticed, but Fluffy has a smoke, a nade, and a flash. This is textbook mini
and a Molly.
util.
Molly on Javi.
Yeah, Molly on Javi is gonna go top. If I was a betting man, then Molly's gonna go top hut, and Fluffy's gonna util the shit out of mini. We will have to see.
So what do I owe you on an APOP? $5?
Yeah, that works.
Okay.
They're gonna do it slow, but yeah, this is gonna go straight towards Squeaky. Nilo has the dualies towards ramp. They're not going to be...
Only 2 on site.
And Doodle is going to get mollied out by the top right molly. Going for the hug fight. He's not picking up. Chewy gets the trade. Chewy gets a 2 from backside. John gets the trade on the Dyer.
How is Chewy still up?
In mini. And Chewy is still alive. They spot the trophy push, but Chewy is still backside.
Chewy!
He gets another one! He is still
Someone
backside.
kill
He
him!
doesn't even take many damage. I mean, dude, they cannot kill him. He's only taking like 1 bullet. He's still back here. They're gonna try to fight him now. Oh, I was really hoping he'd get another. But now it's a 2v2, and Raw has no health. This just swung back in the way of the teams. They're gonna try to go down vent. They get tagged a lot. They get down, but at what cost? They're both very low. Raw is.
Are they going to pick up Chewy's kit back site? I don't think they have the presence of mind to. So this is a 10-second defuse. Oh no,
they are. Nope.
No, Ra's going for a
Just wanted to
Glock.
watch.
I respect it. They're both 1 HP.
Now they're fighting the squeaky player. Gets the kill, and now it's just Javi alone with 36 health. Towards double. I think it's planted for him.
There has to be a little bit of urgency in clearing all this space out. Yeah, they have to
they have no kit. They have to do this fast. They should know he's double. They already cleared single. They're just going to go fight him.
Yep,
and they get the kill, get on that bomb fast, and FNL is very important.
They should have it, yeah.
Pistol.
They should have it, yeah.
Yeah, no, they have it.
So that's an important.
Chewy 3K backside, very
important,
especially after Doodle goes down with nothing.
Chewy's the actual raid boss backside. Like, what the hell was that? Like, we cleared out the guy.
That round
first,
is
we cleared the guy midi out.
If Chewy goes down, he literally just put the team on his back that round.
Yeah. I mean, double pistol for an FNL is about as good as you want. AVI gets a bomb plant, you should expect them to force back into it. But if FNL can shut this force down, they go to double digits.
Yeah, no. If they shut the force down, they easily get to 10, maybe 11, and then you're very much like in the hard times for AVI. But I mean, this is the Fuffy Masterclass T side that the ancient text write about.
Let's see what they do outside, right? Because the A-pop was good. The
it looks like Fuffy's just gonna fake presence outside with a lot of util. They might just be cautious ramp for like the mid round.
Yeah.
It looks like that's what they're doing. Yeah, Fuffy's just kind of faking towards outside with a couple smokes. Just gonna leave.
Nilo's got an M4 though.
Hit ramp late into Nilo. Yeah, M4 A4. That's the gun you want. 30 bullets. But I mean, he's not really in a spot where he can run away, so he's just got to gun him down. Oh, and Char with the back 10 just drive by. They get down B. I don't think there's anybody rotated right now. They're going to start running down secret, but out there, you're just not in time. Doodle gets towards double. I mean, the CTS can get a lot of space. The T's are just going to post plant from ramp. Very important fight towards control right now. Doodle's going to win it on dashes. And Doodle is at 1 health.
How many people have been at 1 HP this game?
There's a T clock, there's a T dark, and there's a T ramp, and there's a T very late heaven. Opens double, gets the kill, 2 kills for the T side, and now this is going to be very hard for FNL. It's just Raw alone. He's going to save the M4, and AVI win a very important round off that ramp hit.
Yeah, Char actually just hit the horns and blew right past Nilo. You could see the dust trails behind him.
And it's just a questionable position from Nilo, I feel, right? Because you know they're either going to be forced by rushing. You know they're going to probably rush something regardless. So you want to be in a place where you can fall back. But he's in the spot where he just like, no other options just to like just sit there and then gun out. Yeah. But just gets ran down by the Mac 10, and that's all the opening they needed to get ramp. And FNL is going to have to try to survive off this raw M4.
Yeah, definitely a committal position. Yeah. What can you do? He's got drive-bys, like you said. The charge never stops holding his A key.
Mag 10.
Yeah,
I mean, the T's did that completely dry, no util, but I mean, you don't need util and charge drive-bys with the Mag 10.
No, you do not.
The CTs are going to look for a lobby punch to. Yep. Trophy, they're just going to get gunned down. Two with
the second guy is staying way too long.
Char is staying here and gets traded again. This is a very good fight for the CTs, all things considered. And the T's are just going to repivot towards outside. There is a player down already. This is the M4 and Raw. If they try to go down secret, this could be very bad for them.
We've not called Raw's name a ton this game. This is his chance to kind of just put the dagger at AVI's back. They're not going to expect him. He had a slow start,
but he gave AVI a couple of rounds at the end. He's here with the M4. He's going to get one. He knows the other one's secret, or single. Switches to the pistol, gets the second one, and now it's just Javi alone. They know where he is. They know his control. Raw's going to play this slow, wait for Chewy to get down. Fake close the door, maybe? Alright, looks like he tried to.
Just tucking because he has cross.
Alone, yeah. He's gonna get the cross. Raw peeked off it, but Raw is very low with this M4.
Yep. Shuts the door. I think that technically does give Hobby bomb, but I don't hate it. Honestly,
Yeah,
give him
Javi's
bomb.
gonna reposition to single though. He can maybe catch Raw off if he's fast enough.
Yeah, Raw's got a kit. And honestly, I'm okay giving
And
Hobby
they
the bomb.
got
Hobby's
bomb.
going to go A. He's going to go A
Yeah,
for
yeah.
sure. But play
He's
a
gonna get the
2v1.
A bomb set for free if he goes up.
Yeah, play a 2v1. Play a 2v1. You know he's going to go A. Raw's got a kit. Play a 2v1.
And they just hurt. Cool.
Yep. Nope.
So yeah, it just depends on the post line here. They're both
Yep.
going
And
heaven.
they're
It looks
grouping.
like.
They're going heaven. Yep. Nope. I
And
felt with it.
Javi's in a very good spot actually. Ra is very low. He's only gonna take one bullet. I mean, if he plays this right, this is not an impossible 1v2.
No, it's not. And I mean, Hobby's got to save AVI again. But that's a tough.
It's not very planted. It's not planted from like almost at all.
gonna spam it?
Oh, he gets spotted.
Oh.
Yeah. I wonder why he plants there and then goes lobby rather than like the standard hut plant. You know?
Probably not expecting the initiative out of FNL to just be that fast
Yeah.
on the retake. Raw had no fear dropping down on that bomb site.
I
He
mean,
like
yeah.
jiggled heaven for like
The
maybe
one
a
with no
second,
health
and
just
then
immediately hops on bomb. And
Yep.
I mean,
Yep.
he gets caught. He just thinks that there's gonna be someone towards lobby, but no, they group up towards heaven. They just retake the site immediately.
Great
And-
initiative out of FNL, but I mean, because of the plan, actually Hobby just straight up has an op this round.
And we are just in, yeah,
Wars by wars. Wars by wars. Yep.
Bobby still gets the top.
And a team nade.
for 35. Oh, he misses the pick. That is the first time we've seen Hobby miss a pick. And he repeats.
Leave it to Doodle to sit fat ass out in the open to just challenge the op again, and he gets that kill.
That is the first really misplay, or second misplay, I should say, you've seen out of Hobby, but that's like the first one where we've seen him miss.
Yeah.
And that is not good for AVI, because they're going to have to try to do this again. Ashes with a very good kill to get the numbers back even. They have two people down secret. They might just try to go B late here.
No, they're
But-
calling back up, and Doodle's waiting for them with open arms. Uh-oh.
FNL still, they already have Nilo down towards B. They're ready for seemingly whatever AVI want to do.
I wonder if Doodle was spotted going back into mini from the secret player.
But
Because everyone's
He's,
staring at Doodle right now.
starting to get a little, they're starting to look a little towards this A site. They're outside, they're gonna nade the hell out of Doodle. He's gonna get swung with the flash. Fluffy gets the kill, and now they are gonna end towards A. They know 1-7. Chewy gets spotted. And the other two are nowhere near. They're gonna have to try to retake this. I don't think you want to fight this right now if you're Chewy.
I mean, this is a brutal retake if Chewy doesn't get one right here.
And Char gets the ramp player, and now this is going to be very hard because they know where Chewy is. And Nilo is still down on B. They're probably just going to save this.
Yep. Doodle got real unlucky there. There were two fights he could have gotten. He could have gotten a cleaner fight secret first. Couldn't get that timing exact. And then there was another instance of like one of the two lobby players crossing back from T lobby back towards Hut. And he turned like right at the last second. That is unfortunate for Doodle. 145 damage, only one kill to his name, and yeah, off of the opening heat check, if you will, AVI converts a 5v4.
And this is something I said before the game started. I said, you pressure outside, you get one towards secret just to fake the control. And you saw Nilo go down to B site very early, and that just weakens the A bomb site because that's just one less player that's on the A bomb site. And they get 1 or 2 kills, they get the bomb site for free. And that's kind of what you want to do, is just keep the CTs guessing. Try to keep them get one rotating down, then you can just keep lessening the pressure on the A bomb site.
Yeah. I mean, the force by wars will continue until someone breaks, and I mean, FNL's in rough waters here.
3 rifles, I'm not sure if Ra or Doodle are going to buy. They can like buy pistols maybe, or they might just all buy down. We'll have to wait and see. Yeah, tech pause because Javi seems like he's having issues, but this gives us more time to talk about what we've seen so far. I feel like FNL, AVI understand how to play a good T side. You see Fuffy going outside, he's throwing a lot of util, he's defaulting, and they're getting people towards secret just to fake the pressure, like I said, which is not something we saw FNL do a whole lot. When we saw FNL do was they would just mass, like walk down secret a lot. But what we also saw them do was just like take a fight early and then just freeze. But AVI seems very proactive right now, which might help them into evening up this game.
Yeah, AVI does feel like they're taking the timing just a lick faster, if you will. The A pops just tend to be a little bit like a 5 or 6 seconds like ahead of like where FNL would have been. And also they're showing the willingness to fake outside and then re-hit ramp kind of like on that force buy round. I think it's definitely been better tactically As to whether or not it'll convert aim-wise, we kind of have to see, because FNL, I mean, Chewy bailed them out on the anti-eco, Rob bailed them out on the force buy 1, and now they're on force buy number 2, and they kind of need another hero because they're probably going to roll in with 2 or 3 FAMASes and maybe a shotgun. It's got to be Nilo or it's got to be Doodle here to kind of, again, just kind of explode, if you will.
And they've kept Raw off the op. I know we're still pretty early into this second half, but Raw has not. He only had the op like once or twice on T side.
Yeah.
And with the Force by Wars, he's not going to get it for a while on the CT. He might just full save this round to try to get it. But we'll have to.
I
wait
mean,
and
if
see.
he buys down this round, the next opportunity would be if his team stares down a deficit.
Yeah.
Right. And that's not a pleasant thought to think about. I mean, he's going to opt for an MP7 here because you kind of have to win the Force by Wars. Like, if you're FNL this round and you win this round, there are 2 people on AVI who will just straight up
but
F4
if
next round.
FNL loses this round, we're very quickly,
Yeah.
probably even here, scoreline. So this can become very close if FNL is not careful. Everyone, I'm looking over the all the kills right now, and like FNL is very even, and then there's been like 3 standout players, mostly on the AVI side. Like I've seen Char get a lot of important kills. Like Char and Jal are like the 2 like impact riflers right now, and Javi's like getting most of their opening picks. It's those 3 that are singing AVI's praises as the CTs go for a very aggressive outside push with 2 people. One's very close, one's sitting back red. Jewel gets the kill on the jaw. Ready for the second one. He gets Fuffy, and that is what they needed from this buy. Another force buy.
I was just about to ask. AVI is really disciplined outside. They consistently get people down secret. What's your response? Okay, it's 1 T Red, 1 Africa. We take the fight to you, and Doodle loves to take the fight.
Yeah, they put the 1 AK towards Red in that power position to take the fight early. He gets both, and now AVI are just kind of stuck. I mean, they have the Javi op. Char is stuck on an MP7. He gets spotted towards ramp. But, I mean, FNL are playing very disciplined. AVI is going to keep up towards lobby here, and they might just look to end A.
HEs are not good for AVI. Let's just leave it at that.
Oh, yeah, Javi's going to go down again, or Javi. And, yeah, it looks like they have one all the way through ramp. Char goes all the way through ramp to J-Hall, but gets picked by Dyer, and is Ashes in a 1v5. And the Force by Wars continue.
I think this may mark the conclusion of the Force buy wars, because I think AVI has to take an eco. If they force buy on 10,
broke next round.
Yeah, if they force buy on 10, you're basically giving them 12. You don't win the Tech 9 armor.
That was a very pivotal round for both sides, because I mean, if AVI wins, it's very quickly 9-9.
Yep.
But FNL just put it to bed. AVI on very little money, and they can very easily get up to 11, maybe 12. FNL will have to dig deep.
Yeah, I mean, Fluffy is on 1400, Char's on 1700, Hobby's on 15. Like, even if you save here, the most they'll have next round is what, 3000?
I mean, they might just have to buy up, and then just like
they're buying.
If they lose, the FNL gets 12. It's like it's not a very good position at all. That was a very important round for them to win, but I mean, Doodle outside with the AK just tears it down.
What's left in your playbook when you're this fucking homeless? A-pop? It has to be an A-pop. No?
I mean, yeah, just an A-pop. They've gone ramp. They faked the outside into ramp. I mean, it probably
You
just
don't
has to
have
be an A-pop.
you don't have the facilities to go outside this round. Your guns are shit and your util is worse.
FNL just proved that they're very fine just brawling with you outside.
I wonder if FNL will put 3A this round, especially 3 rifles. I don't want Rob's op. Raw's op on A.
We talked about it before, but Raw finally gets the op, and I mean, this just might spell the end for FNL, or for AVI, sorry. But let's see if they do what we predicted. They're starting majority towards lobby. It looks like it's exactly what we predicted. But they pay us away.
Here they come.
And they're going straight to cut. They're blinded. They get smoked off by their own smoke. Smoke volley turns up there, but it's just so disorganized. They even get a kill is the question. Javi kills Chewy, but that's going to be the round, and that's not really what you wanted for AVI. Okay.
Yeah, that will probably do it. No bomb plant, so you're giving up 12 here. I mean, Chewy has been a rock on this back A bomb site. First on the lower, back towards the silos, and then now back towards Heaven or like Sally. I mean, Chewy has been excellent on the CT side. Really dragging FNL.
FNL just showed that they knew exactly what kind of a situation they were in. They knew the T's were going to go with something fast. They stacked the A-bomb site exactly like they should have. They have a very good game right now. Yeah.
Now they're gonna go for like a vent drop or
Just going
something.
for,
Forced peak.
going straight squeaky.
Yeah, but I mean, here comes Chewy
And
again.
Demon on the
Anyone
A
but
side,
Chewy.
Chewy. Gonna have to hold it down again. Come out in the second vent. Derek gets the first kill. Chewy gets the next two. And it's just the both of them cleaning it up. Jal gets killed when he's up on Silo, and that is going to be 12 for FNL. This could be over very fast. AVI have got to make it work off this buy.
Yeah, Hobby's gonna pull an op out again, but no head armor. I mean, the util is good. It'll be serviceable enough. I just wonder if... I feel like they have to go back outside, where like outside was working. That was really the only spot that it was kind of working.
Yeah.
Outside of like the ramp heroics from Char,
I mean,
but
they just gotta not be scared of outside. They got wrecked by the Doodle
Yeah.
AK that one round, but they cannot let that dissuade them or stop them from going outside, because if they do, they're just gonna be very readable. It looks like they're starting majority lobby. Hobby's gonna start with the op outside, just holding the push, but it looks like Doodle's gonna start out here, but he's just gonna sit back red, very disciplined, hold silo.
yeah. I mean, Doodle's gonna give him a chance here, right? Like, he's tucked into Glaive,
Yeah.
really committed. Like, he has to get
Once
killed
the
here.
smoke fades, he's gonna have to try to leave, but he's gonna be stuck here from the looks
Yeah,
of it.
he's stuck.
It's all about the T's and if they clear it.
Well, they
And
tried to clear
Sean
him.
does, but he gets the kill. Derek gets the trade onto Davi, and that's the off down. They know one more's here. Fuffy gets a very important kill, but I mean, there's still a man down. They know he's outside,
The smoke wall's broken. 1 AC.
and
Yeah.
Fuffy gets traded by Nilo, who's up towards heaven. Char goes down, and it's Ashes in a 1v4 to keep his team alive, to keep Nuke alive, and it is over. Derek gets the last kill. Very good from an FNLT side. And
Yeah, and I
they
mean,
take
that
it
is
home.
that is a win you feel good about as FNL, because look at the kill distribution across the top 4
Yeah.
players. Everyone pitched in. And I mean, we'll give Raw a pass
mean,
because he's calling and he's opping a nuke, you know?
A very good show from the Riflers. Just did exactly what they were supposed to.
Yeah.
The raw op never really had to like get the opening picks or anything because the Riflers are just doing it all.
And I think
But-
that's just kind of a confidence builder as a
Yeah.
team. Like, you hit this halfway point of the season, and we're kind of past the halfway point, right? And this is the kind of win that makes you start believing even harder in your teammates. You're like, wow, like we could really do something special because I don't need to play crazy. I just need to support my team. I just need to trust them to actually get their kills. And to be honest with you, everyone on FNL kind of got their lick in this game. We had
Yes.
rounds where we called Raw's name. We had rounds where we called Chewy's name. Like, Dyer was like a 1-1-4. We didn't even have to call his name, but he got a lot of those quiet 2Ks. He got a lot of those quiet trade kills that he was doing really well. Nilo had a couple of rounds where he was just finding things that he should not have found. And I
But
mean,
it's-
a beautiful cock watch from our observer there. You know, the
It's the
UCO game on
opposite
FNL.
for. It's the opposite for AVI though, because now they dropped to 2-7, and now the question is, can they make playoffs? That is their one goal right now.
Play in, everyone's favorite.
Like
Do you guys know the
2-7.
play-in? There's no play in
There's-
the Chally. The voice of my head is informing me there's no play in Chally.
There's
So
4 more games in the Chally season. They're 2-7. They're gonna need to start winning towards the end if they want to make playoffs. So it's
just
gonna be
make a
very
run.
do or die for them.
make a run.
But we talked about it before. This AVI team looks good on paper, but something is just not clicking.
Yeah, I think a big part of it is just today the aim just a little bit outshone by FNL, right? Like, Doodle's aim was crisp. I think there were a couple of clips that AVI can point to, like, yeah, we were firing back a little bit, but to me it just lacked that kind of like dynamism, or just like to say like, wow, like holy crap, like they actually won that round. You know what I mean? The rounds they won were good, off of team play, off of bunch hits, right? But losing double pistol hurts really bad in MR12. And they forced both times. One of the rounds they were able to successfully convert a force, but then they lost their counter force. So it's like,
Yeah. And they won
nah.
off the forces in that first half, like we saw. That's how they got their string of rounds. And they actually won the force in the second half, but the force wars happened, like we said. The FNL did not let that happen again. They lost early after the pistol again. They're like, nope, we're buying right back. We're gonna keep it up. And AVI could not get the string of rounds they were looking for on the T side.
Yeah. Bit brutal. But I mean, I think again, I think if you're FNL, that is really a feel good win, right? Just again, this kind of confidence of like, okay, the guy to my left, the guy to my right, like we can all shoot, right? And Granddad over there cashing his social security, like he can call us into positions where we can win. And I think that's just the most important thing, because I always told my teams, just like, as long as you guys make the playoffs, whatever happens, happens, right? Anyone can go on a run. And this FNL team looks very, very poised to punch their ticket into that playoff mix.
Yeah, I mean, like I said, AVI is going to have it cut out for them now. 4 matches left, and if they weren't feeling the pressure before, they're definitely feeling it now because playoffs are coming ever so closer. And I got a DM from Nyla saying I called him Nyla. I'm not calling. Change your name back, bro.
Yeah, we're not. We're calling you by your government, Nyla.
I am not calling you that, bro. That name is too long. That would sound horrible in cast. I'm just calling you Nyla. But yeah, like you said, very good from FNL. A win they would very much like, and a loss that is going to sting for AVI because they have been trying to get things to work all season. They've had some really close losses all season, but it's just heartbreaking.
Yeah. Well, hopefully they can find some way to turn it around because they have the experience, right, to figure it out. So we'll see if they can. I think again they have the ability to. Could be a map pool thing, could be just roles, could be just a lot of things. But yeah, I think this was a solid little game of Nuke. Thank God we didn't have to watch like Inferno or Dust 2 or something.
Nuke is always enjoyable. There's so much weird things that can happen on it.
Okay.
But,
any final words, Mr. Akirio?
no, I'm
Anyone
quite
you want to
alright.
shout out? Shout out to the fans.
Shout out who should I shout out? Shout out Colty, miss that guy. Come AGM with me and Starly again.
I will
Shout
not
out
CSC.
shout out Packy for having to observe Nuke because that is always fun, I'm sure.
True. True. I know Packy loves observing Nuke, so I hope the rest of CSC continues to play this map. It's a great map. And if they take it out of the map
I've only casted twice in CSC, and both of them have been on Nuke. So
yeah, see, there you go. If they take it out of the map pool, school walkout, 10 a.m. Be there. I just want to shout out my good friend Paloma Sucio. Shout out to the fans. Hope he won tonight in FNL contender. But otherwise, anything else, Packy? Or are we good to sign off for tonight? Okay, well, the voices in my head tell me that I gotta go play Deadlock. They dropped a big patch, a big round patch. Good thing my Valve MOBA gets updates, and your game doesn't get anything but cases. Ha 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 ha. Okay, see you later. Bye, guys.